What's going on, guys? Stefan here with you, S&E's Garage. Today we are in the shop with our GSF. This is our first video with the F in 2026. And we're going to be installing an RR Racing Ultimate Edition oil catch can on our car today. So if you're watching this video, you have an F-Car, GSF, RCF, IS500, ISF, and you're a performance-oriented driver and you want the most performance and the most reliability and durability out of your car. So that begs the question, why run an oil catch can? An oil catch can is going to help you several ways. First and foremost, it's going to keep oil residue and blow-by vapors out of your intake manifold. Now, what is that going to do for you in your car? Number one, it's going to cut down on carbon buildup. The less oil that is in your intake being reburned, the less carbon is going to be present in your combustion chamber. It's on top of the intake valves, things like that. Number two, it's going to increase your effective fuel octane. When fuel is diluted with oil, it can induce knock. Knock is bad. Knock hurts power. Knock hurts your engine. So the more octane you can get out of your fuel, the more timing the engine can run safely and the more power you're going to make. So it is a twofold upgrade, definitely worthwhile, and that's why we're doing one. Now, if you're watching this video and you've seen my other F videos, you're going to say, Stefan, you already have a catch can on this. You're right. We did. It's over here. This is the version 1 of the RR Racing catch can, and we're upgrading to the new one for a couple of reasons. Number one, the newer one can hold more oil. Number two, it looks better. And number three, these silicone hoses, while there is nothing wrong with them, they sweat. So oil vapor builds up on them and you have to wipe them off every once in a while. And you always have that faint oil smell under the car or under the hood. And it didn't jive with me. I want to do it right. That's probably one of the reasons that RR came out with the new kit, was to get rid of that issue. So we basically went ahead and we turned this back to stock for the purpose of the video. You're going to have your PCV valve, which is down underneath the valley. It's on this hose here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to pull this hose right here. You're going to pull it off of that nipple, just set it aside. And then there's going to be two 12mm bolts here that you're going to remove on the it looks like this is the exhaust side cam phaser. You're going to pull a bolt here and a bolt here, and that's going to be where the bracket for our new kit bolts up to. So let's go ahead, let's grab the new kit and let's check it out. So everything you see here is what your ultimate air oil separator or oil catch can is going to come with. It's going to come with a set of directions that are good for the RCF, the IS500, and the GSF. It's going to come with the can itself. It's going to come with the hardware, and it's going to come with its magnetic bracket. Now, we'll start here with the bracket. What's nice about this is their new version, the can is held in place with a magnet. So there are no tools whatsoever required to go ahead and empty your catch can, which is where we will start next. This is a beautiful anodized aluminum piece. It's got a nice blue dipstick that is going to match the Lexus F Blue on your intake manifold. Here's a dipstick, pretty cool. Makes checking the level a lot easier than the previous version. And then RR also installs a billet positive crankcase vent valve here. So it's an upgraded PCV valve, it's billet. This is going to work along with the one in your vehicle. This is an upgraded one. So if the one in your vehicle is stuck open or letting a little bit too much vapors in, this is going to go ahead and arrest them and do the job of the one that's in the car without having to change the one in the car. Now, in order to empty this, you're just going to grab the bottom and you're going to twist. And this feels like a very high quality piece, a very nice O-ring here. And then you can see the innards of this thing, all anodized aluminum. It's a very, very, very high quality piece. I think this is leagues ahead of the previous version. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna install this bracket. It's going to go right here with the included bolts and spacers, and then it's going to get torqued down to, let's double check here, we're going to torque this down to 25 foot-pounds. So let's go ahead, let's get this in place, torque it down, and we'll take it from there. So you're going to install the bolts and the spacers in like this, and they do this so that there is space for the wire harness that runs down to that electric cam phaser. So we're just gonna go ahead very carefully slide the nuts and bolts here into place, and then we're gonna start them by hand. And once we get them started, we'll go ahead, finger tighten them, and then we will grab our torque wrench and torque these to the spec, which I believe we said was 25 foot-pounds. Okay, there's number one. And there's number two. Okay, so next up is really simple. You're gonna go ahead and set the can on the magnet, and you're going to rotate it until you can slide the end with the black hose on it, so the end with the PVC or the PCV valve on it. We're going to go ahead and slide that over the nipple for the intake manifold, and you're gonna bottom that out, okay? And then you're going to go ahead and grab your worm gear clamp that the kit came with, and you're going to slide that over the hose that you removed from the intake originally, and slide it over the barbed end that is on the catch can. And once you do that, you can go ahead and tighten that fitting down. You don't got to kill that, it's just for oil vapors. And then if you did what we did and moved your engine cover out of the way, all you really need to do is pull it back into place and push it back onto the rubber grommet. And then just double check your clearances here, make sure nothing's rubbing. Now RR does mention that if once you put this thing together, it's hard to get the can to sit on the magnet, simply start the car, close the hood, let it idle for a little bit to warm up, and then you can go ahead and manipulate the hoses however you need to manipulate them. In our case, we're good. Everything here fits well. Now, one thing that I do feel that I should show you is with this dipstick here. You'll see your two little notches here. This is where, okay, there's some fluid in here. I should probably empty it. But once you get to this level, you're full. Take it off and empty it, because if you don't, you can suck this oil into the intake and you can actually hydrolock your engine. So don't do that. Make sure, at minimum, I'd probably check it every 1,000 miles or so. That's when I do mine, and then I usually have to empty it, at least with the previous one, every oil change. We'll see what happens here with this new one. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. This is a nice quick install, and the benefits that you get, both performance and reliability out of installing something like this, are twofold. You're going to get, like I said, performance benefits out of it, and you're going to keep the inside of your engine quite a bit cleaner. And I do like the way this kit looks quite a bit more than the V1. So like I said, this will work for your GSF, your RCF, and your IS500. If you guys are watching our channel, there's a pretty good chance you guys have one of these cars, and you might be looking for some modifications to do. RR is definitely the guys to go to. You'll see here, like you just saw us install, we have their catch can set up. If you look down there, we have their lightweight pulleys that match our catch can. We have their engine cover. We have their intake. We have their heat shield. And we are slammed very nicely on a set of their coilovers. And we fully support them. They offer great products. And they love these cars just as much as we do. So like I said, please like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. More coming on this car. It's safe. It's not going anywhere for quite a while. And we'll see you next time.